Hello everyone, I thought I'd go through a core workout. Now something to be super aware of, core is not just your stomach, it's your back too. So I'm gonna work everything through. So let's get started so we can get done. So the first thing we're gonna do is just dolphins. So come here on your plank. Now when you're on your plank, you're gonna make sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. And all we're gonna do is a nice little warm up. We're gonna go back and forth. So back and forth. This is like a dolphin type pose in yoga, just back and forth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do each exercise for about a minute. And we're gonna do a warm-up series, which is what we're in now. And then we're gonna come back and up the level into a more intense series. So this is just kind of warming up your core. And I'm coming right back to a flat plank when I can. Now, if you need a break, put your knee down and then come back and join me. We're just going up and down, nice and slow, maintaining your balance in each of those positions. A few more seconds here. We're gonna transition right in. So if you need a little break in between, feel free to take it, but I'm not giving it to you. All right, switch around. So we're gonna go back and forth basically as we do this. So you're just gonna lean back, take one leg, and just go out and in. Let me scoot back a little bit. Out and in. So just a little pedal. So we're just rotating. If you wanna come up a little bit more, you can. Okay, if you want to try to do it without holding on, you can do that too. If you really want to up the level, you can come right here. All right, a few more this side, and then we're going to switch legs. I'm going to start back at the beginner level, so you're going to put your foot down, and this leg is just rotating back and forth, just around through here. Now, I'm not slouching here. I'm still having good posture, and then you can come up here if you want. You can even be back here and raise your back leg if you want to try to give yourself a little bit of a challenge here. Again, the ultimate level would be here, but if you're not yet warmed up, just stay here. We're gonna go back to plank right now. So back over here to plank. I'm gonna go into a high plank, and all the activity is gonna be touch your shoulder, step out, in, touch your shoulder, step out, in. Again, touch your shoulder. If you need to go slower, feel free to go slower. This is not about speed. This is about maintaining control. And when I'm touching my shoulder, I'm really trying to stay as stable as I can up here, so I'm not wiggling too much. Now, if it hurts your wrist to be up this high, you can certainly go down on your elbows and just go out here, out here. So reach out, go out and out. So you do whatever you need to do to make sure you can find success as we're doing this. One more series. And you know we're going backwards. All we're gonna do here is work our sides a little bit. Crisscross one leg over, reach one elbow over, and then try to reach your elbow up to your knee. So I'm not hunching like this. I'm still trying to lift my chest over towards my knee. Up and down. And this is not one where speed is a benefit. Nice and slow. Let's do two more on this side, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So I'm gonna put the opposite arm out, crisscross my knee, and go back and forth. And try to kind of give an extra little squeeze right at the top. Squeeze and down. Good. You know we're going to plank after this, right? Hope you've picked up my pattern. Oh yeah, we're still in the warm-up phase. 3, 2, let's get one more, and 1. Okay, back to plank. We're flip-flopping each time. So this is another one. You can go up on your hands or down on your elbows. And the idea for this one is just as much as you can pull that knee in and take it back out and then alternate to the other side. You want to do that. Again, squeezing this side. Now, if for some reason you can't go out to the side and you want to just pull in here in the middle, that's perfectly fine too. Or maybe you just want to vary it up and just go outside, and then you come back in the middle. Now, I will say, doing this on your elbows sometimes can be a little bit harder because you have to keep your body up a little bit more. But do what works for you. Couple more seconds. Let's go. See, I actually think on the elbows is harder, but if you're your wrists, you can't do it up on your hands. I'm sorry. Yeah, on your wrist, you can't do it on your hands because your wrists hurt. Well, then do it on your elbows. Here we go. Now we're just doing the traditional crunches. So all we're doing with this is going up and down, up. So I'm putting my hands back here. I'm not lifting my head with my hands though. You can see my fingers are free the whole time. And I'm certainly not crunching in like that. When I get up top, I kind of give a little squeeze, so it's not just I'm throwing my body around. Now, if this is a little too hard for you, you can certainly come here. That takes the extra weight that's back behind your head off. You can even come here and kind of reach towards your ankles if you want to do it that way. If that's too easy, you can add a level back here, put your hands back, in whatever capacity you need to do. I'm just going to stay right here. We've only got about 10 seconds left. Now this is the end of round 1. So that means we're warmed up, ready to go on. So back to plank. The beginner, we did dolphin. Now all we're going to do, we're going to come here, we're going to go back to a down dog and just straight up to plank. Back to a down dog and then to plank. Now, again, next level, if you want to come all the way through, I'm not touching my mat with my belly or my legs. I'm just doing that full extension, full stretch. I love this stretch. And just go back. I'm just going to hold plank this time. Back. This one I love. But if you're not quite warmed up, I don't want to do more damage than good for you. 15 more seconds. You getting a little sweaty? I got a little out of breath on those crunches, not gonna lie. 5 more seconds. Whew. All right, we're gonna go back to the seated position. Right back here. So we did pedal the first time. Now what we're gonna do is I'm leaning back here. I'm gonna pull in, up, and around. In, up. If that's still too hard, go back to single leg. Just do the pedal again, exactly what we just did. Okay, do you remember how we did that? We just put a foot down and just did it like this instead. That's fine. In, out, down. Now, if you're doing single leg, I want you to switch legs. If you're double legging with me, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reverse. I'm gonna go out, up, in. Out, up, in. I like this one. This one for me gets my lower belly a little bit more. You know, the baby punch, little pooch that I tend to still carry around. But it's a good reminder that I have 2 healthy babies. So it's all good. I can still call them my babies, right? They're 9 and 6. They're still my babies. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to plank. So last time we did shoulder, shoulder, foot, foot. Now we're gonna go shoulder, shoulder, hop out, in, shoulder, shoulder, hop out, in. And again, I'm trying to maintain as much of that plank position as I can. It's hard, but I guess the main goal is you don't want to be wobbling as you're doing it, and I'm not jumping all over like that, right? So it's a nice little tap, tap, out, out, tap, tap. If that is hard for you, you can go back to, remember we were doing the reach out on our elbows. We're going out, out, step out, step out, 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 step out, step out. I'm gonna finish up here though. Hop, hop. Come on, 5 more seconds. Hop, 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 hop. Good. Now we're just going back to the regular old bicycles. Remember those? So we're just laying on our back. We're just going alternating side to side. If you cannot do this, again, just go back to that single leg. I'll tell you when we switch. But if you can do it, do a nice good reach. Again, I'm not pulling myself over through my neck. I'm letting my chest take the lead as I go. If you're doing single leg, switch sides. Otherwise, we're only halfway done with these things. Nice and easy, everything's nice and under control. This is one where people tend lots of times to go fast. You can tell that I like to actually go slow
and make sure I get the deeper component. I get a little extra squeeze up there at the top. My hip is popping. I don't know if you can hear that. I certainly can. And one more, get one more in time. Okay, this is perhaps my favorite move yet, what we're about to do. So I'm gonna go back to a downward dog, lift my back leg, and then pull it in. Back, and then pull it in. You go to whatever level. Maybe you can't extend very far, that's fine. Maybe you wanna come back in the middle, that's fine. See, I'm just doing one leg right now. Pull it in, back, pull it in. Let's get one more this side. We'll switch sides. I love that move. Okay, other side. I gotta pull my shirt back down. Up, and then I'm pulling it in, up. And then if that's too hard for you, you can just stay here with the pull in. You can go down on your elbows. Remember we did this the first time around? Okay, but I'm going back to that good old stretch and pull in here. Up, pull in. Guess what, after this one, go to your booty. Last exercise, 1 minute, let's go. Good old sit-ups. Down and up, down. Yes, it's harder. There's nobody holding your feet there. That means your body has got to do all of the work rather than somebody holding your feet and you using them. And look, I'm not swinging up like this. I'm trying to keep my hands back here. It's hard. If that's too hard for you, just stay here with the crunches. You can even pull your crunches up here, okay? But I'm gonna go back. I was a cheater, did you see me? Back, and up. When you go up, sit up. Get up and sit. Let's go, 15 more seconds, y'all. 15 more seconds. This leg keeps coming up every time. Try not to, but every time. 5 more seconds. 3, I said 4, I don't know what happened there. 2, okay, one more in. Get one more in. 1. All right, so from there, just kind of lean forward and stretch. Yes, this is stretching your hamstrings, but guess what? It's also stretching your back. And guess what's part of your core? Your back. So yes, we need to stretch our back also, but look how I'm not stretching. I'm not pulling like this. I'm leaning forward with my chest and then pulling myself forward. Whew, I got a little sweaty, did you? Oh, that was a good one. All right, we're gonna come here. Now, I'm gonna open my legs as much as I can. I'm just gonna kind of lean back. If you can't do that, just kind of stay here and just get a good stretch. Just gonna stretch. A couple more seconds here. Go back around on your belly. Just kind of come down, lay on the ground, just kind of push up. Nice and easy. Maybe you can push up to here. Maybe you can push up all the way. Wherever you can push up, just do a nice little stretch. And that's it. Hopefully you had a good workout today. I sure did. Come back and see me again.